Welcome! This is your guide to riding the E. We will start by looking at the E-System map and the bus schedules. This is probably the most important step. Once you are familiar with the map and schedule and learn how to read and follow them, you will be able to get from A to B in no time. It's so easy. What's even better is that this tour starts on one of Erie's spacious, comfortable buses that go to destinations throughout Erie County and into Crawford County too. Welcome aboard. Let's get started with this step-by-step tutorial on how to ride the E. A most important step is to understand where the buses can pick you up and drop you off, and what time they arrive and depart from those locations. You will need your bus map and schedule. The E-System map and bus schedules can be found in several convenient places. You can find them at the E's office at 127 East 14th Street, by calling the E Ride line at 814-452-3515, at the Intermodal Center at 208 East Bayfront Parkway, or on the web at ridethee.com. They're also available in Braille and in large print upon request. Once you have a route map and schedule, you will want to find where you want to get on the bus. For example, near a home at East Lake Road and Downing Avenue, and where you want to go, say the Mill Creek Mall by 10 a.m. It is helpful to find your route by working backwards. I find the Mill Creek Mall on the map and look at the routes that go to the mall. They are M3 and 15, and I notice that 15 is a Saturday-only route. Then I look to see if either route goes near my starting location, East Lake Road and Downing. If one route and number did connect with where I am starting from and where I want to go, then I would have a direct route and travel on just one bus. In this example, there is not one route that connects where I am and where I want to go, so I know I will need to transfer buses. I see that the Route 21 bus goes past my house and heads to downtown Erie. I also see that the M3 bus goes from downtown Erie to the Mill Creek Mall. So I'll need to take the Route 21 bus and transfer to M3 to get to the mall. Next, I want to know what time the buses travel on these routes. So I go to the M3 route schedule and see if the bus stops at the mall before 10 a.m. The M3 bus arrives at the mall at 9:50 a.m. I also know that I can pick up the Route 21 bus at any intersection along the 21 bus route. I take out the Route 21 bus schedule and find where I live on that route. I live between the Main and Water and the East 6th and Payne stops. So I need to see what time the bus will be coming from Main and Water on its way to East 6th and Payne. I will need to be at my stop at 8:50 a.m. to catch the bus on its way into downtown Erie. The bus should get to 7th and State around 9:10 a.m. So I can then transfer to the M3 about 9:30 a.m. and be at the mall by 9:50 a.m. I need to transfer from one bus to another in this example. I pay the fare on Route 21 bus and also purchase a transfer ticket at that time. I can use the transfer ticket on the M3 bus when I transfer. The ticket is good for 2 hours. Fare information will be provided later in the training. To arrive home, I refer back to my schedule. I check to see when the M3 bus leaves the mall, which is at 5:28 p.m. It gets to 10th and State between 5:42 and 6 p.m., where I can then transfer to the Route 21 bus about 6:15 and arrive back at East Lake Road and Downing by 6:30. Don't forget that you can schedule personalized or group training by calling 814-459-8922. Or you can call the E's Ride line at 814-452-3515 if you have questions. You can review details at ridethee.com. Once you know the route or routes you want to take, you need to wait at the bus stop or bus shelter. You can also board the bus along the route at any intersection. Just wave to get the bus driver's attention. After you board the bus, there are several ways to pay. You can give the driver the exact change or a ride ticket, put a bus token into a compartment, or show your special discount pass. Tickets and tokens are available at these locations. Discounted rates are also available. Seniors aged 65 and over ride free with an issued e-card. Call 452-2801 for details on how to register for an e-card. Half-price fares are also available for passengers with disabilities, but they must also register to get the e-discount card. Half-price fares are not available during the weekday hours of 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Full fare must be paid at that time. Children aged 4 and younger ride free with an adult fare. There is a limit of 3 children per fare. And there is no charge for students, faculty, and employees from these universities, if they show their university ID card. Additionally, the E does have routes that travel to Edinburgh, Albion, Corry, and Northeast. These routes are included in the E's county schedule. Please note the fare changes on those schedules. Know the route name and number of the bus you want to ride, and look for it on the front of the bus before you board. Please wait for the bus to be completely stopped. Pay your fee or show your pass card and take your seat. Seats in the front of the bus are for elderly or passengers with disabilities. Please keep the aisle clear of any packages or personal belongings. When your stop is coming up, pull the cord along the window to signal the driver that you need to get off of the bus. The driver will call out when the bus arrives at large intersections. You can also ask the driver to call out your stop when you board. If a passenger is elderly or has a disability, the bus will lower the entrance door to make boarding easier. A ramp will be lowered for passengers in a wheelchair. The passenger can then board the bus in the wheelchair, and the driver will help secure it in the bus. Service animals may also board the bus, but they must be on leashes and may not take up a seat space. Strollers must be the kind that can be folded after you board. Bicycle riders may also ride the bus and are responsible for placing their bike in a bike rack that will be lowered in front of the bus. You must also return the rack to its upright position after you remove your bike. There are bus rules that you must follow for the safety and comfort of all passengers. They include no eating, no drinking, no smoking, no playing radios or CDs out loud, no fighting, no swearing or offensive language. If you have any questions about riding the e-buses, the best way to get answers is to go to the E's website, ridethee.com. Or call the E's Ride Line, 814-452-3515. Our goal is to get you where you want to go. To and from work, shopping, to the airport, to job training, or to local entertainment sites. The e-buses are an easy, efficient, and affordable way to travel. So come on and ride the E.